Hey, so this is the blocking video. This is for all the karate Kihon blocks, the main blocks that we use. I'm going to be doing them all in isolation. Like the kicks, I'm only going to do maybe five at a time because I want to do a bunch of material. But you're definitely welcome and encouraged to do a lot more than 5 at a time, and in any order and any way you want. I'm going to talk a bit about it at the end of the video, and we'll go from there. So let's start with, in terms of basics though, is punching. Because punching is sort of the fundamental basic, the blocks that are extensions to the punch, because if my hand reaches out, the forearm can take different positions, but the idea is that there's an extension from the body, and that's the fundamental primal version of it. So, starting from fighting kame, and all of this I'm going to be doing in a small space. So it's the idea that you can do this in your living room quite easily, okay? I think maybe I'll go to the side, might work a little better. So I'm here. And now, every punch and every block will have an inhalation and an exhalation point. So these are breathing exercises too. So here, to start with, we're going to do Oizuki. So my breath in is to pull into cat stance, and as I do, my right hand comes out, my left hand comes back. And this is the preparation of the bow and arrow. I'm pulling the bow and arrow back. My foot has to lead, and then my hand follows. Okay? So, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember that when the palm's in chamber position, pinky finger's higher than index. When it's an extension of the punch, the pinky finger is lower than index, and the alignment is such: water runs down, water runs down. Don't go too far to the middle, because you'll collapse this way. Keep it more to the outside of the center, and then back. So 5 fast. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other way. Breathe in. 2. Rotate together. 3, 4, 5. 5 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's Oizuki. Now, same with Gakuzuki. We're going to pull back cat stance before we punch here. So the pull back is exactly the same except for the different hands. So as I shift back, here. Now, the punch here has to come again when the foot roots from here. But the hip has more of a tweak here, or a twist here. Okay? So 1, slow. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 5 powerful. Remember, the inhalation is what gives power to the exhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn. And then same thing, other side, slow. 1. Feel the extension, feel the power. Excuse me. Align the arm. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Also remember that when you punch, you bring your weight forward under the front leg, and the knee goes over the toe. So whether it's Oizuki or Gyakuzuki, it's the same thing, that weight shifting in. Okay, now 5 powerful to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's good. So those are the 2 punches. Now, the 5 main blocks. Now, 4 of them, of course, closed hand with the shuto making the fifth one. So starting with Genamarai, low downward sweeping block. So from Varikame, I'm going to pull back the cat stance, and as I do, left hand, which is the same as left foot forward, comes up to right shoulder, right hand's touching downwards in front of me. Now, foot leads, hand follows, it sweeps to the outside. There's a crossing here as this comes out to that position. Now, palm is to the outside. Palm positions matter a lot. Palm is to the outside, palm is chamber position here. So remember, pinky's higher than index, that cranking position here. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little faster, a little stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch feet. Breathe in and out slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, all the blocks you should be thinking of breaking those forearms as they come in at you. 1, fast and strong. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch feet. Now, from low to high. So, ageuke, I come back, palm up, palm, or punching forward. So the palm is up, punching forward. This one of the biggest things to work on is you don't let your elbow come very high up. You let your elbow stay here, but the wrist rolls out and comes forward fast. So the wrist goes further and faster and farther than the elbow. So it's not here, it's here. Okay, that's important. Of course, 45 degrees, palm to the outside. So come back to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now fast and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch feet. Right arm in, left arm out. Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Faster and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. Switch feet again. Now, from ageuke, we're going to go to the 2 middle blocks with closed hand. So, cat stance. This hand is across, but this instead of palm up, it's palm down. So this is uche uke. This hand is still punching forward. Now, slowly, big deal here is the same as the ageuke. The elbow stays close to the rib cage, and this one just folds out. So it's a lot like opening a fan. If you're holding one of those traditional Japanese fans, you can think of it that way. So, slow and strong, then out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fast and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch feet. This one is punching, left hand's punching, right hand's across, palm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now strong and power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch feet again. So from uchi uke, final closed hand block, soto uke. So cat stance, draw this hand back. It's an expression of the vanity block, but a little more dynamic, a little more power. Hand is closed, elbow is up now. This is the only one where the elbow actually comes up. Well, I guess I agree, so it's one of the two. Now, this one's punching forward. From here, I step in, and I rotate my hips. And as I hit the line, I rotate my forearm. And remember, spear coming at your belly has to come past your belly there. Okay? Slow and dynamic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, with power from the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch feet. Set. And again, slow, but still feel the muscle flexation in the belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So that's the 4 closed hand blocks. The final block, of course, is the shuto uke, sword hand block. Now, that one, I'll go to the side. This is cat stance here. Now this hand, my right hand in this case, is saying stop. And it's saying stop powerfully. It's not held in. It's out. It says stop. This hand is up by the opposite ear, so left hand up by the right ear. Now, my elbow is aiming, and it's aiming at about chin height. I'm looking over it. It's not up here. It's not down here. It's there. So, as I step forward, I keep my weight on my back leg. I turn my hip this way. And as I do that, my hand comes out and my hand comes down here. I know most of you know that, but remember the details. In this position, this hand is in front of the belt knot, palm down. This hand is uchi-uki or soto-uke, depending on what you're thinking, palm open, turned over. So ready from here, slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And fast and strong, definitely breaking the arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way, set, cat stance. I want to go back to cat stance on these ones for the moment, and even though you could just simply turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fast and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's all your basic blocks. Try to do them more than 5 times each, obviously, but that's how you should break them down. Hopefully that helps you practice them. Now, one more thing I want to show 3 variations of, and I want to talk about it for a second before I finish. And that is blocking exercise number 1, 2, and then a 3rd variation, which introduces a whole bunch of choices that you can make to have a dynamic exercise of your own. So first, I'm going to run through block exercise number 1 and number 2. Remember, the fundamental is that it's to the left 90 degrees, to the right 180 degrees. You just keep doing that. It's just as important as the hand positions is that I go to cat stance and out to a neck stance. Cat stance, out to a neck stance. So the feet are going like an accordion or a bellows. Okay? So here we go. Skate. Ready? Blocking exercise number 1. So, to the left 90, to the right 180 degrees. Gedam barai. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I high rise the block, watch my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, uche uke, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then soto uke, left 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, shuto uke. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the final one is an open hand blocks with teisho, with open palm, but it got to clear your head, and then oizuki. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back. Now, walking exercise number 2, as you know, is you simply go to each position and then add a gyakuzuki, with the exception of the shuto, which we're going to add a nukete, with a shift from kokusudachi to zenkusudachi, which you need to pay attention to. It's very important. If I'm in kokusudachi here, I'm in zenkusudachi here. Okay? So here we go. See? Great. Blocking exercise number 2. Again, right to the left, gyakuzuki. 1, 2. Watch my feet again. 3, 4. High rising block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, uchi uke, gyakuzuki. 1, 2, 3, 4. Soto uke, gyakuzuki. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, shuto nukete with the stance change. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the final one is open hand block. Oizuki gakuzuki. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, the final variation I'll go over is, excuse me, to do the block, the gyakuzuki, and then a kick, a front snap kick, and then step back, oizuki, gakuzuki. So, what's important about this is that it's actually a really good dynamic to develop for small spaces, which is, you can see it in different variations. So let's just say I'm here, and I'm going to kick somebody, and then I'm going to put my foot down, and as I do, punch forward again. So, be like this. And see what's happening is I'm going to go kick, foot back, which energy going this way, and immediately energy back out this way. You see this in the kata angatsu, and it's just a great exercise for small spaces. So one more time, this would be an extra variation of blocking exercise number 2. So we'll just call it that, blocking exercise number 2 with variation. So escape, right? Blocking exercise number 2, variation. Here. So, genomura, gyakuzuki, kick, punch, punch. So, block, kick, block, punch, kick, punch, punch. That's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I block 1, 2, 3, 4. Uchi uke. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now soto uke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, nukete, shuto nukete, punch, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, block, punch, punch, kick, punch, punch. 2, 3, and 4. God! So that one can take a bit of energy, but it's the idea that you can change the blocking exercise into various forms. You can also just simply shadow box. Any of the Kihon in any order you want. Pretend you're actually fighting with someone. So shadow boxing is just that. It's pretending to fight and using the techniques how your mind feels like it wants to use them. And my advice would be to say go through a warm-up, practice your kata, have your stretch, all the basics, but then put on a timer and go for at least 3 minutes. If you really want to push yourself up to 10 minutes. And then for that amount of time, be focused and respond as if you're in a fight. Let your brain tell you what to do. Let your instincts tell you what to do. So there's no way I can show an example of that really, except for to say that it's kind of like you're sparring with yourself. You're sparring with your imagination. So I sense, in my mind, I'm making it up, it's imaginary, but I sense somebody from over here. And I gotta deal with that. And then, oh, somebody from over there. And then over here, and a kick. And then so on. So you're always going with what your instincts tell you, and it helps you with a lot of things. Plus, you do it in a small space, and it keeps your training going during this time. So I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.